Hi everyone, it's Allison. I'm doing something a little different. I have been working on some projects and I was inspired by Katie, of course, at Katie Cooks and Crafts to go ahead and just take some like little snippets of each project that I've either finished or been working on. And I made the mistake of one of the first projects I did. I didn't record it, but I did take a picture of it, so I will insert it at the end of the video just to show you guys what it looks like and tell you a little bit more about it. It was just a baby shower gift. It was a baby blanket, and it was just very simple white with a light pink border, and it was just the rosette stitch, single double stitch, and then a scalloped edge border. And it was for my husband's cousin's wife's baby shower. So they didn't, at the time when I started it, they didn't know what they were having, so I started using white. And then I found out they were having a girl, so I did a pink border. So she really loved it, and like I said, I'll go ahead and add a picture of that at the end of the video. But I just finished this other project here, and I wanted to show you it. It was a Mother's Day gift for my mom, and I had it nearly done when she came to visit for Mother's Day weekend. But it was my son's first birthday. They were coming to visit. We were having a big party, and I just didn't have it done. And then it took forever because my son went through like a sleep regression thing. So I'm just now finishing it. But that's fine. She doesn't mind. So I just did, it's a shawl or shawl. And I have some buttons here that I have not put on because I want her to go ahead and size it, but they're just like Lamode buttons is what they're called. Sorry about the glare, it's nighttime. And they're just like a pattern, white and gray and black. And I think they go really nicely with the shawl. So I have two of those. They're a little larger, so I think they'll fit nice and snug in one of the holes here, so she can just figure out where it fits best for her and then sew those on. And then this is the pattern I did. It was a corner to corner triangle stitch pattern, and I did a triple, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Is it picot? I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I watched just YouTube videos, and it's just a triple loop sort of that goes into the same hole here. And I did this nice medium purple, just the Super Saver yarn. It was nothing special. And then a gray. This is like a grayish. It's coming up a little green, but it is gray and purple. And I just started out, most of the bottom is all of this gray. And then I did, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of purple, 8 rows of gray, 4 rows of purple, 4 rows of gray, 2 and 2. And then I did a single stitch border twice around the entire thing, and then this triple picot, whatever you pronounce it, border. So it ended up turning out really nice, I think. The stitch is very interesting. It's like a stair pattern. Like as you go up the work, it's kind of like steps. So it was interesting to do something like that. And I think she's really gonna love it. So I'm not sure what else you might want to know about it, but if you'd like to know anything, please just ask me a question in the comments below, and I will try and get back to you. Again, I am no professional, but this is just something I like to do in my spare time. I've also done a couple hats, and there is a link to a video I will put below for that hat, that particular hat that I've done twice. It's just using a puff stitch. And the video is really great. She really does teach really well on how to make that, and it's pretty easy. So other than that, I haven't done anything else that comes to mind, but I am getting ready to start my sister-in-law's baby blanket, so I will show that to you. And there's a couple other craft projects that I'm going to show you guys. I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any questions on the projects I've done or anything like that, please just let me know in the comments below. I'll try and link a few videos of tutorials that I use below, and I'll go ahead and insert that picture of the baby blanket now. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hi guys. Okay, so I wanted to show you a few extra things. I started kind of a craft projects video, and sorry, I have to dust up there yet. So, and here, I'll talk to you for a minute. Sorry. I started a craft projects video, like, I don't know, a little while ago, and I recorded a couple projects I had done, like for my mom. I made a Mother's Day gift, but I didn't get there until a month later, and I think this was probably like in June, middle of June sometime. And then I also talked about a couple other things I had crocheted that I was going to insert pictures of. Well, I also wanted to show you a couple other crafty projects that we've done this summer, and then I was going to just do a whole video on all of those things. So first off, I wanted to show you this. This was a Father's Day gift that Fisher did for Nate, and it's so cute. It was Pinterest inspired, and we had just gotten these canvases from a friend, my best friend, actually a friend of mine from college. She has a daughter that's 5 months older than Fisher, and she had given these canvases and some paints to Fisher for his birthday. And what I did was I just took painter's tape, and the L got a little bit, like clearly I didn't press it down hard enough, but you just cut out the letters in kind of like an Art Deco sort of style, and then you tape them on there, and then you just have them paint over it. And he painted, I will say that I did have to help a little bit just because he didn't cover all the areas, and you kind of needed to do that in order for the Love You Dad to stick out. So he painted, and then I kind of like just did some strokes. Like you can see the bigger strokes that I did that kind of just helped. And then I went around the edge and just kind of cleaned it up. But it turned out really cute. And then you just let it dry for a little while, like a day. And then, I mean, you don't even really need to let it dry a day, and then you just peel the tape off, and it's kind of cool. It's got, texturally, it's like a little bumpy. I don't know if it's going to focus in on it, but, yeah, like you can see kind of the ridges on it. But it turned out really cute. We made one for Daddy, and we made one for Pup-Up. So the one for Pup-Up just said, "Love you, Pup-Up," and it was kind of longer. And that was essentially their card for Father's Day. You know, I got them a card, but that was what Fisher did for Daddy for Father's Day. I just laid some towels out on the floor in here, and he just went to town like painting. So he had a lot of fun doing that. Another thing that I've done is this, and I'm gonna have to open the front door to show you, but it is this. It's this wreath on our front door, and it was also Pinterest inspired, but it is actually coffee filters, and I did this a while ago, so it looks kind of like there's some spots on it from, you know, bugs at night and whatnot, like rain and stuff. So but it's coffee filters pressed really closely together and just hot glued onto, I'll turn it around and show you, just one of those green foam flower things, and it's just hot glued. You can see there, I'll do a close-up of it. You can see there how it's just kind of hot glued, and they're just pressed in really closely together. And then I just tied some ribbon around it in order to hang it from my wreath my wreath hook. And I went to Walmart and I bought, I think I got the green foam thing at Walmart, and then I also just got some summery sunflowers and some pussy willows, and I just kind of put a little touch of color on it. So I really like the white just because I think it's neutral and nice and bright. I think I'm going to try making something else for the other seasons, but like I said, I made this earlier in the summer, and it just is really cute, and it's lasted really, I mean, it's held up really nicely. I think it looks really good. So my door is black. Actually, it needs to be painted. There's all kinds of marks on it and stuff, but you know, sitting up against the black door, it looks really cool. So that is another project that we've done, or I've done rather, this year. So, or this summer. I'm also working on, hold on, I can't see myself, it drives me nuts. I'm also working on a couple other things, like a couple hats for my friend and her daughter, a blanket, actually a couple blankets, because I have a bunch of friends who are pregnant, so baby blankets galore. And I'll probably do a video like later, maybe in the fall or something, just showing all of those projects I've done. But other than that, that's about it, that all I've got, you know, that I've gotten accomplished in terms of crafty type things. So yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else that I've done other than like painting. You can kind of see the progress that I've made on painting our house. I've done this this wall and then a portion of that wall. I need to have my husband help me move that over there. It holds like all of our glassware and stuff. And I need to have him help me move that so that I can finish painting that area. But I still have the painting stuff out here, so I guess that's sort of crafty. You can see here, this is going to be a darker color that we're going to do on this one wall. Here it's just going to be like a really dark blue, and then this blue will carry all the way throughout the kitchen, like underneath the cabinets and stuff, until we decide if we're going to do a backsplash or something like that. So yeah, but that's it in terms of crafty things that I've done so far this summer. So I'll finish up that video and I'll get it up for you guys shortly. See you soon. Bye.